evening, late night freaks. I'm here to give you a read straight from the hip with lots of lip, and I'm diving into this The Price is Right Betch reading series, and I am diving into door number 2, which was all about that fast car. I kept hearing fast car, Tracy Chapman, that song. I feel like that song has a message for this pile. In particular, that line, I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone, be someone, be someone. That particular line, I feel like that is a theme for you. You are remembering a time when you felt alive, you felt free. You might be feeling a little nostalgic, thinking back to the days of your youth, thinking back to a certain someone that awakened those first feelings of love and adventure inside of you when anything was possible, everything was brand new. Maybe thinking of a time in your life when you had this certain like group of friends where you really felt like they were your family, you know. They weren't related to you by blood, but sometimes the bonds that are shared between souls, they're even deeper than your blood ties, right? And I feel like you've been disconnected from some of these people for a while, and this has been really in your space, and you just want to get back to that place where you felt like so alive and so free, and you want to get there quickly, like you want to move forward quickly. I also feel like some of you are wanting the finer things in life. Some of you may have been keeping your eye on, that car that you've wanted your whole life. You know, the car that I feel like some of you have this car in mind that it's been like a symbol for you. It's been a symbol of having made it, having arrived, being at that place of success. Some of you might be looking into a car, you know, getting a new car, treating yourself, maybe celebrating, you know, a victory in your life. I just got that some of you also may be buying a recent graduate a car as a graduation gift. That's coming through too. But we do see this message of moving forward and quickly, front and center for this pile, for pile number 2, door number 2. So we're just going to break down this read, beginning first with the tarot, and see what messages are coming in for all of you. These readings are timeless, by the way, okay? You receive the message when you're ready to hear it. I'm just getting all these different aspects of the reading separated here. Let's save this one for last. Okay, so let's have a look at your tarot here, see what's going on. This is pretty wild. Okay, so first and foremost, we have again Queen of Cups front and center. You know, we had the Queen of Hearts in pile 1. So if you were trying to decide between door number 1 or door number 2, you might want to give door number 1 a listen. There might be some messages there for you. I feel like this could be potentially cross-watcher energy on this pile number 2 for those who tuned in for pile number 1. This is water sign collective, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I also feel that something's front and center for everybody who picked this pile during Cancer season, okay? We are currently in Cancer season, 4:44 on the clock when I said that, okay? So there's a lot of heavy downloads coming in for you from the spirit realm right now. You know, you're being given some very important information, and I feel like you need to know that you're protected right now. Like, there's helpful people by your side. You got your spiritual support team is in your corner. Like, they got your back. I do feel like you've been dealing with some difficult communication that came in very quickly with this Five of Wands energy. There's some arguments going on. There's a bit of drama in your social circle. I see messages coming in back and forth, and a lot of sort of like he said, she said. I'm picking up a lot of this kind of energy too, but there definitely is some combative energy here. This may be in relation to you having a desire to push things forward more quickly than others are ready for. I feel like there's people in your situation who have a very fixed stance and they're not really willing to budge, and you all are kind of at a gridlock around this. I definitely see heavy DM action, you know. I really feel like a lot of this is going on social media. You're hitting up the DMs, there's a back and forth. Um, and there's definitely some kind of power struggle going on here. And I believe that it's related to matters of the hearts. For some, it may be related to a baby's mama, okay? Somebody might be stirring up some trouble. Somebody might be stirring up some trouble. And I feel like there's this mother energy that's kind of like at the center of it. So either like a mother interfering in a romantic connection that's causing some problems. I'm getting that. Stepmother, I just heard stepmother really loudly. Like, are some of you dealing with an evil stepmother? Or mother-in-law? Okay, there's this kind of energy here, but I do see there's like a lot of fighting. I think there's also been some kind of fiery words exchanged, you know. There's been shots fired. This is really coming forward kind of front and center with your read here. I want to get some more detail on this. We do see a shadow aspect. Ooh, yeah, somebody's been pulling some shady shit here with this Joker card in the shadow, you know? I think somebody really thought that they were going to like throw a wrench in the works. This really feels like a divisory energy to me. Whoever this like Queen of Cups, mother kind of energy is, there's something here about you know, like playing games to try to drive a wedge between two people. I don't know if this is like an overprotective mother who doesn't want to see their son. I'm really getting this kind of energy, their son involved with a particular person, and they're kind of creating some interference there. Or if this is you know, somebody's baby mama having a problem with you know, their ex moving on to a new love. But I feel like there's some kind of family dynamic here, and it involves a mother, and there's a lot of fighting, a lot of arguments. And I think this person has like been pulling funny business with this Joker in reverse. Now, with this Joker in reverse and with it coming up in the shadow aspect, I also feel like in some cases, for those that are on the occult path, okay, that you know, somebody's been also doing some workings to create dissension, you know, among people, to create division, you know. I feel it's specifically around trying to separate two people, and now there's like sort of this big convoluted mess. I feel like there's a lot of people that are involved in this situation. There's a lot of rumors, there's a lot of gossip. And you know that telephone game that you used to play when you were a kid, and the message would like travel down the wire from person to person, and by the time it got to the end, it had nothing to do with what was originally stated. I feel like this is one of those cases. And so there's like a group of people, and they're all comparing their versions of truth that they heard, and nobody is on the same page, you know, and this has caused a lot of confusion. But you know, it's like, I feel like there's this mastermind energy behind it. I feel it's this energy here, this mother energy. I'm really picking up mother very strongly, all right? It's either like a baby's mama, or it's, oh, I just got that maybe somebody just found out they were pregnant. It's a surprise. There could be some discrepancy around who the father is. There could be some arguments around this, okay? But I do pick up this mother energy involved, and it's causing an uproar. And there's a lot of rumors and a lot of gossip involved in this situation. It feels like the mother is kind of pulling strings here, though. I'm really picking up this sort of manipulative kind of energy. And this might be part of that desire, like to return to a simpler time, to return to a time when you felt free. You might be feeling really mothered and smothered and controlled by this energy and wanting to just break free from it, break free. And you just want to go where you feel like you belong. Sometimes your family doesn't really feel like family. You want to go and be with the people who accept you and love you as you are. I feel like you definitely need to watch out for this Queen of Cups energy. Something ain't right there. There's definitely some funny business going on, and to me it feels extremely divisory, all right? This may be somebody who's trying to interfere with your money, and it could be in connection with some type of inheritance. All right, I just picked this up because we got the Ace of Clubs and the Eight of Diamonds in the light aspect. I feel like something is meant for you, like something's been earmarked for you. You're supposed to receive some kind of abundance. I'm picking up a few different messages here, okay? Like in one case, I pick up that you're the beneficiary of a will, and that there's some female, matriarch figure involved in this situation who's trying to manipulate things so that, she can get a bigger cut of the pie. She might be laying the guilt on pretty thick with this, okay? She might be really interfering in this process. This is one message I got. Another message I got is that this is somebody who you've gone into business with, and they're kind of trying to run off with the bag in the sense that I mean, I got like embezzling money energy going on here, messing with the books. Like, be aware of who has control over your finances, especially in relation to your business. If you got a business of your own, if you're an entrepreneur and you've pulled in somebody to sort of manage your finances for you, you might want to have a look at that. Maybe there's something that's coming to light. You've received some communication about this that's illuminated you to this issue, and there's been some arguments going on in connection to this. Let's see here. Let's look into this a little deeper. Yeah, I think this person wants to put you in a subservient position with the knees here. Knees are also, when they act up, maybe your knees have been bothering you a bit too. I'm kind of picking that up as well. You might be dealing with some sort of arthritic conditions with your knees. When the knees are affected, that often has to do with having trouble moving forward. And again, I'm picking up this thwarting energy that's in place, okay? And I also feel like somebody wants you to fucking beg for it. Somebody's in some kind of position where they've sort of pulled some funny business, and they have put themselves in a position where they have access to your finances and to affect your finances. And I feel like they want you in a subservient position. They want to bring you to your knees. There's some kind of power play going on here around money. There's been a lot of bickering back and forth. There's a lot of arguments around this. It's causing problems. I think that you have a strong desire to escape from this influence. I think a lot has been coming to light for you. Yeah, I think that somebody is really greedy here, and this actually might be a couple working in tandem with each other, okay? A couple working in tandem with each other to try to get their hands on somebody's finances. This has a real feel of kind of like a setup sort of situation. Someone's trying to like run some game. I would really be aware of this. There is some kind of greed here, okay? There's some kind of greed, and there's something that's being done in the dark with this werewolf and pig making out, okay? I feel like they're trying to make out like bandits in this case. I'm getting thief energy. I am. I feel like somebody is working in partnership. There's a mother involved. There's some kind of mother figure involved, and they are trying to get their hands on some money that's not theirs. There's some kind of swindling going on here. Be live. If you're dealing with somebody and something feels off, really trust your instincts on this one, okay? Trust your instincts on this one, because something shady is going on, and I definitely would start digging for some information, asking the pertinent questions. If you got somebody who's managing your books, or if there's any kind of like legalities or paperwork involved with your finances right now, or if something feels shady with somebody you've partnered with on a business capacity, I think it's time to be like, show me the papers. I need to see the books. I need to see what's going on here. Really review some things. Something shady is going on. Somebody's trying to pull a power play in this situation. I do feel it involves a couple that's working together, like a couple is working somebody. And there's a mother connection involved in this situation. It feels very controlling and manipulative, okay? But it's all about getting the hands on the money. I think you need to put some boundaries around this person with this space death, It's like you can't get far enough away from this person. And I think that that's what your gut is telling you. Like, there is no compromising with this person. You really need to cut it off cold, and you need to get the fuck away from them. It's like, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Maybe you want to put them in a fast car and just, get them the fuck away from you. Because I think this situation is pretty heated. There's some definite intensity here. I think it sucked the life out of you. I really do. I think you've been embroiled in something really heavy. It sucked the life out of you. And you want to be anywhere but here dealing with this situation right now. I do feel it's time to bring this to a closure right quick, okay? So let's see what's going on here, man. Yes, yeah. Oh God. When the cards confirm, I want you to check this out right here, okay? We got abundance, the letter, and the kiss up. Be aware of anybody who approaches you right now trying to cut a deal and it sounds too good to be fucking true, or trying to loop you into some get rich quick scheme, or suggesting a course of action that they say is in your best interest in relation to your finances, but it actually has you signing your rights away. Be careful, because you know what? Abundance is on its way to you. This is big time success, okay? I do see this bull energy down here, all right? So this reminds me of Taurus collective. It also could be those born in the year of the ox in Chinese astrology, okay? But we do see you've been working real hard. You've been, on your grind, man. You've been working real hard and you are moving in the black. Like you're out of the red zone. You're in your profit phase right now, okay? All the investments you've made, they're starting to pay off. The money is coming in. It's like big cha-ching kind of energy. But the thing is you are emitting this frequency and people feel it. And there's greedy fucking people around you and they have no problem being ruthless to get their hands on what is yours. What is yours, what's been earmarked for you. They will work you up. They will kiss up to you. They will try to, make you some kind of deal. Be careful what you sign away your rights on. If somebody is trying to get you into some kind of contractual agreement, if they're promising you some kind of fame or, some kind of fortune, think twice. Think twice. Something ain't right here. I feel like somebody is, putting themselves in a subservient position in this arrangement, and they really need to be aware of it. There is messages, like I said, there's messages coming back and going back and forth around this. There's argumentative energy, there's conflict energy here. Like I said, I think this person's going to come in with communication. It's going to be a kiss up. They're coming in like, hey, I'm real loyal. I got your back. I'm your best friend. I just thought man's best friend, okay? Maybe this is a dude, your best friend. Maybe he's the one who's actually fucking you. Maybe he's fucking your baby's mama. Okay? I don't know where that came from, but that just came in. Just pay attention though, okay? Because you're about to ease on down that yellow brick road, okay? And it leads to your fortune. It leads to your abundance. It leads to your success. Like you are in the black, okay? The grass is greener on your side, baby. But you worked really fucking hard to build that, okay? So don't let these bottom feeders come in and work you and sell you a pretty picture, act like they're your friend, act like they have your best interests at heart when they're trying to take advantage of you. They're trying to gain some kind of stronghold over you. Do be aware of this. Let's see what your meme energy is. There's a lot going on here, man. This is fine. Yeah, I think you feel the heat, man. I do. I think you feel the heat. There's that dog energy again. I'm telling you, it's somebody that you think is loyal to you. They should be loyal to you, right? You believe in this person. You believe in this person, but I think that the fucking roof is on fire, man. And we don't need no water. Let the motherfucker burn, okay? Let that shit burn down to the ground. And I just got, let the house of cards burn down to the fucking ground, right? Don't sit in the hot seat. Don't let them put you in this position, They might be setting you up for a fall. I just got that, okay? And you might be trying to convince yourself, despite the way your intuition is screaming at you, that everything is fine. There's nothing for me to worry about. You better think twice. Follow your gut. Where there's smoke, there's fire, and you've already picked up the scent of this, okay? Let's see what your meme messages have to say here. When you get a notification, but it's from Team Snapchat. All right. So this could be somebody you've met on social media. Maybe you're on some dating apps, maybe you've been forming some kind of connection with this person. Maybe you felt very drawn to them. You've formed what feels like, some type of link, and you might want to be aware that, this person could be scamming you, okay? So be careful about any kind of money exchanges or somebody on social media, somebody you met online, like trying to kind of, give a sob story, kiss up to you and try to get some money out of you. Be aware of somebody offering affections, but they're really just trying to work you for your dough, okay? When you come back from vacation and your guinea pig is dead. Yeah, in relation to, I'm really getting a lot of business messages and money messages with this pile. I feel like, you chose to give somebody, the reins. Maybe you needed a break. Maybe you've been working really hard to build this abundance, right? You've been working hard. Maybe you did need some time off, Maybe you did want some space. Maybe you wanted a little R&R, some time away from the hustle and grind, and you handed over some responsibility to this person thinking they were loyal and you could trust them and they'd have your back. But you get back and you find that, not all is right, something has gone cold, something's belly up, with that guinea pig is dead message. I'm really just getting the message here that there's somebody around you that is working you, and it has to do with your finances. There's a conflict situation here and you need to be aware. And again, this is really interesting because the mother energy, right? And this card says, when your dad comes in for a career day and pulls out his fidget spinner, this kid could be, maybe you had this idea, okay, this business idea at 26, okay? I don't know why I'm getting this. It could be like an invention, maybe a product that you're developing. And you've been working to, get this going. And it could be that you got somebody who's like family. It's either like a really close friend or it's somebody who's like family, okay? Because we got mom and daddy energy here, all right? It could be, your baby's mom. I don't know. Around that, I'm getting like X energy though. But it could be that, you trusted this person to kind of help you with an aspect of developing this product, this idea you have in connection with your business. And they're swiping it from you. And you're finding out in kind of a sideways sort of way, like all of a sudden you're seeing them post about it on social media, or maybe they launched something and it bears a striking resemblance to what you had shared with them. Be careful. Loose lips do sink ships, okay? You want to be aware of how you're moving forward, because what we see, on the other side, when you take heed of the keys, which really what I'm getting is you need to cut this person off. You need to trust your intuition. It doesn't feel right. So don't get suckered. Don't cut any deals. Be careful about signing away, what you worked so hard to create, okay? Because you're on to something here and it is very successful, and you play your cards right. I do see you, being someone, being in that place of success that you've always envisioned for yourself, that you strive to reach, that you strive to achieve, okay? So don't let somebody come in and rob it from you. Solve polluti. All right. This is that Pathfinder energy. This is a key to help you get to the other side. I feel that you need to do some cord cutting, all right? I feel like these people are really corded into your heart. Maybe you've even been feeling like some constriction in your heart. Some of you may have been dealing with like heart pains, like you're really feeling like stress, like angina. I'm getting there's like a lot of stress around this. I'm feeling a lot of stuff in the heart center, and it feels like there's a lot of like cords here that need to be cut. These people have not had your back. It's false faces. It's manipulation, and I do think that there is a need for you to put down solid boundaries, preserve your space, and nurture yourself. This definitely is coming in very, very strongly for you, okay? Because you're about to step into a really abundant time. But there's people that can't be trusted around you. And it's very important that you're alive to this and take steps to like put down boundaries, review all financial arrangements, all financial documents. Be careful of people coming up to you, presenting something that looks really good, but really is just like a manipulation. It's a kiss up. They want something out of you, and be aware of who you trust with what you've been working so hard to build. And as long as you're 33 on the clock when I said that, if you do this, I think that you'll find that you come through this, on the other side, preserving what you worked so hard to build. You do arrive in that place of success, but I see you having to do a lot of healing around this. And it's really about getting all of this energy out of your emotional space so you can drop back in your heart and preserve what's important to you. And that's what I have for you. Door number 2.